Hello manufacturing professional, my name is Dr. Cliff Saunders. I'm a managing partner of 2 Serious Unlimited, a boutique consulting company, and we are delighted to be working with Black Fox Training on our inaugural course on facilitating cost reduction and cost avoidance workshops. 2 Serious believe that the time is right to begin to focus and raise the bar on product profitability. And what better place to start than in reducing cost, in cost reduction and avoiding cost. In the next few minutes, you're going to see why you're going to want to be at this inaugural course in Denver on the 22nd and 23rd of July. First, a little bit about my background. I'm an electrical engineer, applied psychologist, and a cybernetician. And cybernetics is the study of complex systems. Working in industry for the past 40 years, I've worked in manufacturing, high-tech manufacturing products, weapons systems, the steel industry, and mining. Discussing today is cost reduction and cost reduction of product. Years, I've worked on many different types of products. I've worked on all of the optical product lines for Northern Telecom. I've worked on large switches. I've worked on small key systems. I've worked on terminals. I've worked on adjuncts, I've worked on supply chains. I've used these techniques I'm going to talk to you about in many different areas. Let me give you an idea of how these workshops are run. One of my favorite examples is from an optical switch about 10 years ago, where we needed to take about 30% cost out of the product itself. So we identified all of the people involved in manufacturing, the people involved in preparing the bills of material, the people involved in marketing, in selling the product, finance, all of the people who were involved in putting that product together and bringing it to market. We brought them together for 2 days with the brief to come up with as many ideas as we can to generate in-year cost reduction and a long-term plan for reducing cost on the product. In 2 days we were able to do it. In fact, the most amazing thing about the whole workshop was in the evening between the 2 days, a small group of the guys got together over some beer and found a way to get an even more powerful product out of all of the components that were put together. That product came in at about 50% cheaper than the original one. So these methods work. These methods have put tens of millions of dollars on the bottom line of many companies that have employed them, and I want to teach you how to do it. I'm covering a lot of new material, and I want to give you one idea just to pique your interest. I've been working with the University of Southern California for about 5 or 6 years in the psychology department. And I'm working with people who have found a way, and we've been able to prove it, working in the gold mining industry, that the brain has the capacity to learn the equivalent of 2 years worth of business knowledge in 2 days. 2 years worth of business knowledge in 2 days. Did you know that your brain is capable of reprogramming itself overnight if you prompt it in the right way? Well, during the course, I'm going to teach you how to use that property with your teams and help them achieve things that they never thought possible. Exciting, eh? Some of you may be wondering, how is it that the brain can learn so much information so quickly? There are a number of factors that affect it, but just let me give you one of the factors that has a huge effect on the brain being able to reprogram itself. And that's called the non-negotiable goal. Non-negotiable goal. Non-negotiable means you can't negotiate. For example, Christmas is a non-negotiable goal to a retailer. They don't move Christmas just because the retailer is late for a product. And it turns out the brain responds very much indeed to the idea of a non-negotiable goal. If you can set a non-negotiable goal in your cost reduction processes, you will make massive change. So that's another one of the ideas that we'll be working with. Well, I hope by now I've got you excited about what's going to happen when you come to this workshop. Now, what I need you to bring is a product that you want to work on, its bill of material, and something to do with its processes. Some of the things you're going to learn as to how to pick a product or a process that's suitable for this method. To model the value of the cost reduction needed to move the needle. Show you how to identify the key cost drivers, find the right stakeholders, how to get the executive sponsorship, and how to put the whole workshop together, run it, generate the ideas, narrow them down so that you've got the very best of the ideas, put them into a project plan, get them implemented, start to count those in-year cost reduction, as well as seeing how the product is evolving through its roadmap, and then close the loop and make sure people are actually doing what they said they're going to do and putting those numbers on the bottom line. I want you to imagine what impact learning these skills is going to have on you, your department, your boss, and the profitability of the company, to say nothing of the effect that it's going to have on your competitors. Once you've signed up, you'll have access to the pre-work videos. Please watch the pre-work videos. They'll give you some of the key concepts you need to get in mind and some of the questions that I'm going to be asking you about when we actually get into the workshop. I hope as well the pre-work videos will give you an idea of what the best product to select for the workshop will be. And I want you to come with answers to some questions that we're going to be giving you. You'll receive all the materials you need and all the knowledge you need to be able to conduct and run one of these workshops for yourself. And don't be frightened, because we provide mentoring for you to make sure your workshop is risk-free. Basically what I want to do at the moment is to encourage you to be one of the first 20 to enjoy this new 2 Serious and Black Fox training. So go to the website, download the form, and sign up right away. I'm really looking forward to meeting you.